We're really to the point of serious concerns about the consequences of mismanagement here at the end of this Congress. And we want to talk about the AMT.
Just a little history. This tax goes back to 1969. It was put in place to make sure that super wealthy would pay this alternative minimum tax. And the time was really designed to ensnare around 150 people. Over the years, because it was not indexed, it's been creeping up. It doesn't just affect wealthy people now, it affects a lot of middle-income Americans.
The Democratic leadership believes it is more important to raise revenue that we do not intend to collect than to fix the AMT. They are willing to pursue legislation that the president will veto. But let's have that debate after we've taken care of business and passed an AMT patch.
When we were in charge, we always did at a minimum the patch, and one year we even actually got a repeal to the president, even though it was vetoed. We never budgeted for this, so we never planned to spend on this.
Nobody ever anticipated the revenue. So why this year now, with Democrats in charge, all of a sudden is there a requirement that somehow that relieving people temporarily of this tax burden must be, quote, paid for? In other words, that somebody's taxes have to be permanently increased in order to provide 1 year of tax relief for 20 million taxpayers. In fact, many of the taxpayers who would get the relief in one pocket are going to be the same taxpayers that have to take money out of the other pocket to pay for that relief. This makes no sense.
What we really ought to do is repeal this bad idea, the alternative minimum tax, and not try to offset it. I've learned that this Democrat speak in Washington, PAYGO, means pay tax, go spend.
From a policy standpoint, PAYGO is supposed to be about fiscal discipline. The PAYGO advocates are pursuing veto spending bills with a goal of $23 billion in additional spending. How can these same people, I'm asking you, propose to prevent an AMT tax increase on 23 million families only if an unrelated tax increase goes into effect?
This delay this long to deal with this issue has now reached the point where it will not be cost-free to a significant number of taxpayers in our country. We should have gotten this job done earlier.